Hi and welcome to this short video demonstrating the versatility of the latest production from Argyll Equestrian Transport. This is the WorkHorse. Now the WorkHorse is a van during the week and a horse box if and when it is required. This gives you the benefit of having two vans and having the outlay for only one. Enjoy the rest of the programme. As you can see, opening the horse box is simplicity in itself. The top hatch has got twin gas struts and that supports the weight of the top hatch and also makes it easier to open. The bottom hatch has got spring assist and is covered in heavy duty rubber, as is the interior of the van itself. Now the van, when it's operating normally, just looks like an ordinary van. Opening. Now conversion from a horse box to a van does not take very long at all, as our intrepid demonstrator here is going to show us. First thing you do is you open the divider. Now by means of one slip bolt you undo that. The fixed pin lifts out from the bottom and allows you to remove the divider from the van. Now already you could use this as a separated van with the breast bar in place. Now the breast bar is on a hinged system, so that you could, in event of an emergency, remove it to allow egress from the vehicle via the rear doors. This is very important if you are in a situation where for any reason you could not open the side doors to get the horses out. This has caused terrible tragedies in the past year or so on a couple of occasions. Now if we open the back door, you will see that the van is more or less usable as is. Now there are two small frames, one either side. These can be removed if you wish. If you want to go the whole hog, you can remove these. These are removed by means of two M10 bolts, which are bolted into steel plates in the side of the van, which have been welded into the side of the van prior to the coverings going on. Not being the most adept, this is a good demonstration. So you just release the two bolts. Now the frames, the one that's being worked on at the present moment in time is actually the one that the slip bolt from the breast bar goes into. Now, as well as having a bolt into each side of the van into pre-welded heavyweight steel plates to provide the strength and security, the door can be just closed over and a slip bolt, so you can open and close the breast bar partition at any time. Now, a beautiful assistant here, haha, is just unbolting the second panel. Nearly there. As you can see, converting from a horse box to a van is approximately 5 minutes work. So we're not talking about having to spend 2 hours or 3 hours struggling with massive amounts of conversion. This is, as we say, very versatile, very quick to change over from one to the other. Now we're going to change it from the horse box, as I said, to the van, and then for completeness, so it's not a one-way easy and one way is difficult, we will be putting it all back together from whence we started. Almost there. There we go, that's the other panel out. Now this van is very tall, as normal working vans go. As you can see, there are fiberglass covers over the wheel arches, so to not get any damage on them. The floor matting, the heavy duty rubber floor matting, can be removed from the horse area. Now with the side doors closed, there you have a fully operational, high top, long wheelbase van for general purpose use. Now, well, we get it all back together again. Just open the back door so you can see what's happening. Right, now we open the side doors just to let some light in so you can get a better view. Now if you take the flooring out, you have got steel floor, then 1/2 inch plywood. That 1/2 inch plywood has then been resin bonded, and there are fiberglass strips over all joints on the flooring. The plywood has been resined. The wall panels are all plywood, and they are bonded with fiberglass tape to the floor area, and the walls were resin bonded up to a height of 300mm. So basically the floor in the horse section of the van is fully tanked. So you could take the floor mats out, and if you've had a horse that's been, let's say, less than if you've got smelly stuff, you can wash it out. There is not a problem. So when you're using the van during the week, you don't have any unpleasant odours or anything else. Now, with the rubber in, it's perfectly usable. So you have the option. The rubber on the floor is not stuck down. It's fitted and it does not move. But if you wish to take the panels, it comes in 2 panels and is easily removable. The lining in the van is rubber in the horse area, with vinyl over all other bulkheads. The windows at the back of the van also lock, so they are quite secure. These could have film fitted to prevent anybody seeing into the van should you wish some further security. Now if you could imagine having a van for general purpose use with a side door the size of this one, it would make getting bulky items in and out of the van so much easier. It also allows for, because it is on the pavement side of the van, it allows direct access into the back of the vehicle, so you could theoretically use the vehicle for a small workshop or something similar. You could use it for presentation, if you're going to do something at a farmer's market or something similar. You could use the horse box with all the ancillary items removed, and gives you a pleasant working environment. If you were using it for deliveries, could you imagine how easy it would be to find packages, parcels, etc. Right, our intrepid assistant here is getting the second panel in. The panel he's putting in just now is the hinge panel for the breast bar bulkhead. The breast bar is on pin hinges, so it basically just lifts off the hinges. There's no necessity to have spanners or bolts or anything else. when the breast bar bulkhead is in position, there are 3 slip bolts, 3 heavy duty slip bolts. These are the ones that large commercial trucks use for cattle transport, etc. They are sprung mounted, so they will not work their way loose. They won't flip out and suddenly open on you. You will see shortly. Here we come. This is the breast bar divider. As you can see, fitting it back onto the frame is simplicity in itself. He's managed it. Right, so you close that, put a slip bolt across. Now that's the one that you can use just for, if you want to just use it as a door. If you've got horses in, please put the 2 on that he is using just now. Those fit into very strong steel plates welded into the structure of the van. Now I'll move around to the side to make it a bit easier for you to see the divider going back in. The divider is steel framed, plywood faced, and rubber on the face of the plywood, so there's no sharp edges on the divider, and it allows for adjustment as well. There are several positions so you can adjust it for width. And just close the back doors. As I said, one hand operation for lifting the bottom hatch because it is spring assisted. Pull down, tuck in the rope, and ta-da! That's it. Thank you very much. Any further information you require, please leave us a message here or contact us via email at info@aet.me.uk. Thank you very much for your time.